Hello there! Welcome to Kanosh B channel. You're sure going to love being here. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on your notification button. We will be talking about how you can speak right and become a voice to be sought after. Then we will delve into life issues. It's a whole life journey, and I sure promise to make it worth your while. Thank you again for coming. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done that. And if you have subscribed, please share, like, and tell everyone about Kanosh B. It's your favorite channel, Kanosh B. Welcome to a whole new world of phonetics. You will be learning everything you need to know about phonetics and speaking right. First, we will look at the background of phonetics. The English language has fundamental influence and structural formation from other language sources. English is a living language, and it is subject to continuous research, unending evolution and modification according to sterling efforts of succeeding generations. These generations place language on a template that aligns with milestones in different fields of human endeavor. It must be noted that the English language is highly tonal, undulating, and stress-timed. These attributes give the language its spoken eloquence, auditory appeal, and eclectic beauty. This development is a direct consequence of the integral placement of phonetics in English language. There are 4 types of phonetics. There's the auditory phonetics, which talks about what you can hear. There's the articulatory phonetics, it focuses on presentation. There's acoustic phonetics, that is used by musicians. And there is the instrumental phonetic. So very quickly, let's look at the general misconceptions of phonetics. What are the things that people think phonetics is about? When they hear phonetics, they think, okay, this is what I think it is. Let's debunk all the facts now. First, phonetics is not governed by the principle of orthography. Orthography is a system of spelling. It means that the way you pronounce a word doesn't necessarily go with the way it is spelled. For example, a word like vice versa. Vice versa is spelled V-I-C-E-V-E-R-S-A. A lot of people say vice versa, but it's not vice versa. It's actually vice versa. A word like jail, G-O-A-L. A lot of people will be like gaol or gaol, but that word G-A-O-L is pronounced as jail. And then there is the bona fide. Bona fide is spelled B-O-N-A-F-I-D-E, mispronounced as bona fide, but it's correctly pronounced as bona fide. Then the word epitome. Epitome is spelled E-P-I-T-O-M-E. A lot of people generally pronounce that word as epitome, but it's pronounced correctly as epitome. You have the word onion, popularly pronounced as onion, but it's the short R sound, onion. And then you have imbecile. Then you have Senegal, the country Senegal, which a lot of people like to call Senegal. Then there's the Greenwich. A lot of people call it Greenwich, but it's actually Greenwich. There's Chile, there's pepper. Beyond, there are a whole lot of words that fall under this category. So we have established the fact that phonetics is not governed by the principle of orthography. It's not pronounced the way it's spelled. Number 2, phonetics is not synonymous to awkward or false speech patterns. It is not synonymous to awkward or false speech patterns. A word like ask, A-S-K, a lot of people call it ask. Ask me a question. No, ask is A-X-E. The word A-S-K is correctly pronounced ask. Ask. And a word like thank you is mispronounced a lot of times as thank you. Thank you. No, the word thank you, T-H-A-N-K-Y-O-U, is correctly pronounced thank you. And then there's a word like taxi. Taxi, letter 8, the name Daniel. A lot of people say Daniel. No, the name is pronounced Daniel. Welcome back again. So the last time we looked at the general misconceptions of phonetics. So today we'll be taking the remaining 2 popularly misconstrued meaning of phonetics. Phonetics is not subject to absolute or final precision. Phonetics is not subject to absolute or final precision. So you have examples in the following words. A word like breakfast, spelled breakfast, is popularly pronounced as breakfast, but is correctly pronounced as breakfast. Breakfast. The word break doesn't change, but when you add fast to it, it becomes breakfast. And then the next word is the word house. I'm going to my house, house. Then when you add ing, it becomes housing. Housing. It's a housing project. The word presenter, presenter, is presenter. But then when it becomes presentation, the word changes to presentation. Presentation. The word Bible, Bible, is Bible. And then when you have biblical, it becomes biblical. Biblical. The word private, private, is private. And then when it becomes privacy, it is pronounced as privacy. Privacy. So I need my privacy because I'm a very private person. The word midwife. Oh, she's a midwife, but she's into midwifery. midwife is midwife. midwifery is midwifery. And that's it about phonetics not being subject to absolute or final precision. There are a whole lot of other examples. So finally now we're going on to number 4. Phonetics is not a stand-alone. Phonetics is not a stand-alone. We have examples in words like debris, debris, debris. The S becomes silent. A word like locus, standi, is pronounced as local standard. Local standard. And the word primafacie is prima facie. Prima facie. And so, finally, the last example for this set will be the car, volkswagen, which is pronounced as Volkswagen. Volkswagen, not Volkswagen. It's Volkswagen. So now, very quickly, we look at what phonetics is. Phonetics is the study of human speech sounds and their useful application in everyday communication. It also involves stress placement and transcription, which is the apt way of representing letters and sentences in phonetic terms. So, transcription is the apt way of representing letters and sentences in phonetic terms. The intrinsic value of phonetics and its symbolic relationship with professional communication makes it imperative to always speak right, because when deployed to good use, phonetics puts a seal of refinement on our speech, while it also expunges all traces of perceptible affectation. So we should note on a final note that phonetics is not about letterings. Phonetics is about sound. So that's all we'll be taking for today. And then when you join us the next time, we'll be going into mouth exercises and vocal cavity. Thank you again for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so and turn on your notification button. Welcome back to KNHP channel. We're still on our Speak Right series. Thank you again for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the subscription button and turn your notification. And if you're a returning subscriber, I would like to say a big thank you for believing in us. Thank you for coming back again. So the last time we took the remaining misconceptions of phonetics and we looked into vocal cavity. So today we'll be looking at mouth exercises as promised, but So we are going further to show how human sounds are used in everyday communication. Remember, we said the last time that phonetics is not about sounds. It's not about lettering, sorry, but phonetics is about sound. So these sounds are what comes out of every human being's vocal cavity. And we explained that vocal cavity is simply the mouth and its internal organs that help produce sounds depending on how they are combined. So everyone should note that before you speak, just like in every human endeavor, you need to prepare the mouth. You need to prepare the mouth with certain mouth exercises. So today we'll be looking at mouth exercises to take before you go into speaking and learning to speak right. The first mouth exercise will be to open the mouth wide for 5 seconds. Open the mouth wide for 5 seconds. You can take these exercises if you have a speech or you're going for an event, public speaking. You can take these exercises while you are seated in a corner waiting for your turn to speak, just about 10 minutes before you speak. Or you take these exercises every morning. You do it every morning. It prepares your mouth such that when you open it, the right words come out. So first, you open your mouth wide for 5 seconds. The next exercise will be to move the tongue round the mouth in a clockwise direction. Move the tongue round the mouth in a clockwise direction. And then move the tongue to the left side of the mouth and leave for 10 seconds. Move the tongue to the left side of the mouth and leave for 10 seconds. Repeat the same for the right side. Move the tongue to the right side of the mouth and leave for 10 seconds. Next is to twist the mouth sideways from left to right. Twist the mouth sideways from left to right. Then the next will be to twist the mouth in a clockwise manner. Twist the mouth in a clockwise manner. And then finally, you can make sounds ah, or, o, oo. So now that we have explained how you can get your mouth ready, let's just go into the letterings and how it developed into phonetic sounds. All English language writing originates from a combination of the 26 alphabets. So we flag up you with a gentle reminder of the 26 alphabets, and that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So you can complete that. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So in their correct phonetic transcriptions, the 26 alphabets sound A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Then you can either choose to say Z or you say Z. So those are the correct phonetic pronunciation of the alphabet. It may sound a little strange and somewhat, confusing, but it's actually very easy. So we will then go into the phonetic symbols and how their combination in a variation of English alphabet help make the sounds. So in our next class, we'll be looking at the 49 sounds in phonetics and how the sounds are divided into vowels and consonants. Thank you again for returning to our Speak Right series. We hope you enjoyed this one and it promises to be a wonderful one. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscription button Good morning and welcome back again. Thank you for joining us if you are a returning subscriber. And if you're new here, kindly subscribe and hit the notification button so you can get updates. So as promised, we will be talking about the phonetic symbols today. This is episode 4 of the Speak Right series. Remember, when you speak right, you become a right speaking person. So today we'll be looking at phonetic symbols. Phonetic symbols, and remember we said in the last class that there are 49 phonetic symbols, which 24 are consonants and 25 are vowel sounds, and the vowel sounds lie on the 5 vowel sounds that we know in English language. So today we're looking at phonetic symbols. Phonetic symbols are simply a combination of various English alphabets, of course. Like I said earlier, there are 49 sounds in phonetics. These sounds are divided into vowel sounds and consonant sounds. There are 25 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. It will be interesting to note, as earlier stated, that 5 letters from the English alphabet, generally known as the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, form the bedrock on which the 25 phonetic symbols lie. So the remaining 21 letters make up the consonant sound with an addition of 3 familiar symbols. So now let's go on to vowel sounds. Vowels are speech sounds produced without any obstruction to the airflow from the oral cavity. So when you're pronouncing vowel sounds, there is no obstruction to the airflow from the vocal cavity. 25 vowel sounds are divided into 3 groups. We have the monophthongs, diphthongs, and triphthongs. Monophthongs, diphthongs, and triphthongs. The monophthongs are further divided into 2 forms, short vowel sounds and long vowel sounds. So now let's split the sounds and see how it makes up 25. Monophthongs, there are 12. Remember we said there's short vowel sounds, which are 7 in number, and the long vowel sounds, which are 5 in number. The diphthongs are 8 in number, and the triphthongs are 5 in number. That's how we come about the 25 vowel sounds. And so now the monophthongs, which will be what we'll be starting with. Monophthongs are vowel sounds that are produced with only one unit. Vowel sounds that are produced with only one unit, and they are classified as the pure vowels. They are classified as pure vowels because they remain constant when you're pronouncing them. They do not glide. When you pronounce the monophthongs, they do not glide. So examples of the short vowel sounds are the sounds I, E, A, O, U. So those are the examples of the short vowel sounds. I, E, A, O, U. So we'll go on to look at examples of words with the short vowel sounds. The sound I has words like sit, lip, pit, bit, is, nib, clip, dip, fish, kid, pick, stick, did, with, Whitney, million, victory, chill, king, and a whole lot more words like that. Then the sound you find the sound in words like set, get, bet, bend, lend, send, elephant, fend, fence, tell, men, said, breakfast, read, presentations, deft, president, dreadlocks, fetish, beggar, and a whole lot of other words that you find the sound. Then you have the sound. The sound, you find it in words like cat, fat, mad, man, dad, sad, lad, bat, pack, sack, mark, and a whole lot of other words, waggle, candid, rapids, and other words like that. The sound, which is a schwa sound, you find it in words like above, sister, father, brother, father, around, tonight, today, amidst, Nigeria, banana, illegal, privacy, idiot, teacher. And the sound is found in words such as cut, sun, London, sun, blood, flood, governor, study, mother, last, basti. The sound is found in words like God, slot, dog, doctor, consonant, cotton, dreadlocks, And then finally, you have the oo sound. You find it in words like good, book, look, took, woman, would, could, July, sugar, pull. And so those are the short vowel sounds, and that's where we'll round up the class for today. Thank you again for joining us. If you are a first-time subscriber, kindly hit the notification button so you can get more insight. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining us. Remember, when you speak right, you become a right speaking person. So when we come again next time, we will go on to look at the long vowel sounds along with word examples.